Hi, my name is Tony and today I will show you just how easy it is to make this cute bag even with little or no experience in leatherworking. First, follow the links in the description and download the pattern files. Once they sit comfortably in your download folder, go ahead and use Adobe Reader to open and print your files. Make sure actual size is checked. You can print on letter, legal or A4 size, makes no difference. The pattern is made to work in any home printer. The first page is a test page to ensure your pattern printed correctly. Use a ruler to measure one of the two squares. Quick copyright advisory, my lawyer made me put this in there. But what's important to remember is that sharing or selling this pattern is super illegal. And as long as you don't mass produce, you can sell any of the bags made with this or any of my other patterns. Go ahead and cut all the patterns out of the leather. For the two large pieces making the main body, I used 5 ounces vegetable tan leather. Chrome tan or oil tan will also work, but I recommend you stay between 4 or 5 ounces. Use some paper masking tape to stitch the paper pattern onto the leather. Before you start punching your holes, you might use some scrub leather to test what thread and stitching hole combo works best for you. I like the 1mm hole and 1mm thread combo, which is this middle stitch here, so I chose this for my build. Place a plastic punching board under your leather, rub some wax along the stitching line and punch away. Fun fact, this bag has exactly 505 holes that are just waiting for you to be made. For the rivet holes, I use a 2.5mm puncher, and for the eyelets, I use the 5mm one. After all the holes are done, go ahead and cut the leather pieces carefully and precisely on the black lines of the pattern. Well done so far. You can now go ahead and dye and treat your leather. For this bag, all I will do is apply some leather balm to protect the surface of the leather from dirt and moisture. For every other piece of the bag, I recommend using leather of medium to hard temper. I used 6-ounce Latigo, which is essentially leather tanned with both vegetable and chrome dyes. Before you move on, you should have every piece of leather ready. You will also need two 20mm buckles, 8 times 9mm rapid rivets and 10 5mm eyelets. If you want to use the same hardware I do, I will leave a link in the video description. You can buy the complete set needed to finish this design and be guaranteed to get the same quality hardware I always use in my leatherworking. I will now go ahead and use all the hardware that comes with this package and take this out of the way. You don't need a rivet set to apply your rivets. A hammer and a small anvil will do just as well. As always, with my hardware kits, I always leave a few extra parts in case you mess one or two of them. We are ready to stitch everything in place now. Start with the main pieces of the bag, which connect along the two stitching lines. Make sure the larger piece sits on top of the smaller one. I will admit, 1mm holes are too small for my thread and needles, and even though the stitching looks nice, it isn't as easy to do than the usual 1.5mm holes with 1mm thread combination. Your stitching line should finish like this, one hole away from the edge. Trim the ends, melt them off with a lighter, and then do the other edge as well. Once you connected the back and the front of the bag, we can now connect the bottom. Start with this corner, like I do here, to ensure everything lines up. After you close the bottom, you need to attach the two straps on each side. The last thing you need is a couple of laces to close the lid of the bag. 4 millimeters wide, about 30 centimeters long. That's about 12 inches. Like I said, very easy build, so I'm sure you will at least consider making something that is so much fun and will give you the indescribable feeling of something made with your own hands. But you're not finished. Before you go, remember to find that subscribe button and click the bell button, so next time we give away something or we have a contest, a new tutorial, a tool review, whatever, you are the first to know. Thanks for watching. Peace.